Ladies and gentlemen, if you did not know, there is a new AI agent built specifically for e-commerce production. It turns one product photo into a complete campaign asset set. And right now, every preset is actually completely free. So let me show you exactly how it works. Alrighty, so ladies and gentlemen, once again, I would like to introduce you to what is known as video. Now, they have something that is extremely unique, especially compared to any other type of platform. They have what is known as Advertising Studio. So I'm going to tell you what it is and how you can actually access it. All right. So if we take a look here, you guys can see, obviously, we logged in, which you're going to have to do by using the links in the description. Once you get to the dashboard, you guys are going to see right here, we have what is known as Advertising Studio right here underneath those little prompts, which we'll talk about here in a few moments. All right. But if you click on it, you guys are going to see it's going to take you all the way down to what is known as Advertising Studio. So this is an AI agent specifically built to handle e-commerce product photography and campaign production for marketing agencies and brands. So once again, all you have to do is sign up, log in, and you're going to be able to click that button that says Advertising Studio. All right. Or if you'd like to, you can scroll down to agents and to models. Okay. Pretty easy and simple. All right. So this is an AI agent built for e-commerce product photography and campaign production. As mentioned, is designed for marketing agencies, Amazon sellers, Shopify brands, and anyone who needs production ready campaign assets at scale. Now, the agent, if you guys are not aware, it is powered by the Creative Director agent built on Nano Banana 2. So we're talking about the world's most powerful image model. All right. So you guys will see we can actually browse through here, right? Obviously, you guys are probably intrigued by all these little videos, but these are very important. All right. So technically, this is a preset gallery, and you have a lot of different options, and I'll show you how these work here in just a few moments. But for example, we have what is known as the Amazon listing pipeline. They have what is known as the 360 product video, which is actually pretty cool. They have catalog photography as well, which is very important. Okay. They got what is known as a hero shot. They even have what is known as a thematic photography. All right. Not only that, but they have different variations. So we're talking about A and B. All right. And then they even have mockups. So they have a lot more, you guys. So each preset, it is a briefing format for a specific e-commerce deliverable. All right. So what we're going to do here is we're actually going to go ahead and select some presets. Okay. We're going to be able to upload our product photo, and we're going to be able to write a brief and natural language. And then we're going to be able to hit what is known as generate. All right. So you're more than welcome to scroll through here, check everything that they have to offer. So in this case, we're going to go back to our little prompt, and you guys will see right here, we're going to be able to easily get started. All right, so we're going to click right here once again, Advertising Studio. We're going to go down. We're going to do catalog photography is what we're going to choose. We're actually going to go ahead and click new. You can name it whatever you'd like. So in this case, I'm going to do, we're going to do like a black matte water bottle. All right, that's what we're going to choose. All right, very easy and simple. We're going to go to create project, and you guys are going to see right here, we have this little prompt, right? You're going to be able to put whatever you'd like here. In this case, we're going to do a premium water bottle, 25 through 40. All right, now right here, you're going to be able to select an image. So technically, I already do have one. I have a little screenshot that I took, and you guys are going to see it's going to pop up here in just a few seconds. And then we're going to be able to click on generate. So you guys can see that, right? Now, you guys will see down below, once again, we do have our trend. We're choosing catalog photography. You can even choose, we have video, image, audio, music, and agents, right? So in this case, we could do like the Nano Banana 2, which we kind of briefly talked about. And we can click right here for generate, all right? So you guys are going to see right here, pretty easy and simple. After this one, right, we can actually use the same water bottle, but we're actually going to be trying, we're going to do a hero shot after this. I just kind of want to see what it looks like, right? So we have our exact prompt. Not only that, you can see right here, we have our little picture, all right? So there it is, you guys, right? That's kind of exactly what we put, right? So that looks really good. I'm not going to lie. That looks really, really, really cool. All right. So I do like that. All right. So let's do the exact same water bottle as mentioned, but in this case, we're going to do campaign hero shot for the same water bottle. All right. So in this case, once again, you're going to be able to choose a trend, right? You guys can see how I'm doing it this time, right? From that little project section that we're currently in. So we are going to do what is called the hero shot as mentioned. All right. So we're going to do this one. Let's just see what it goes with, right? Actually, we could choose the Nano Banana 2, which I've already, kind of went past it, but it's fine. We'll see. We'll actually see if there's any type of difference there. Kind of curious. Now, after this, you guys, we're actually going to be using the same water bottle once again, and then we're actually going to be doing a mock-up. Why not? Let's give it a shot. All right. So you guys can see right here, we got two of them that are currently going. One of them has the Nano Banana 2, and then the other one currently says nothing. Just kind of curious, like if it's going to show any type of difference. So the Nano Banana 2 definitely showed up pretty quick here. So that actually does look pretty cool. We do have some droplets right there. I like the background. This looks awesome, you guys, okay? So let's go ahead and get our next one ready, as this one's currently, downloading, uploading, whatever you want to call it. We got clean e-commerce, a mock-up for the water bottle displayed upright on a white marble surface. Soft, natural light, no distracting props, ready for Shopify product page and Amazon listing. That is what we're going to do. All right. We're actually going to go ahead and do our next trend. As mentioned, this is just going to be like a mock-up generator. We got actually mock-up generators, and we even have a mock-up billboard, right? So let's just do let's do a mock-up generator. That's what we're going to choose. All right. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, by the way, all of these presets, they are actually completely free to try right now on NVIDIA. The links, well, it's in the description. You don't need a subscription at all. You don't need a studio, just a product photo and a brief. That's it. So you guys can see that this one's still currently going. Kind of curious to see exactly what's going to happen here. But I want you guys to understand that typically most AI tools, or let's say most AI image tools that actually give you a prompt box, you guys, I mean, you have to be the creative director yourself. Very important you understand that, right? So Advertising Studio, it's a little bit different, right? So it's a creative director agent that is built in. It interprets your brief, and it makes the creative art direction decisions for that specific format, right? And not only that, you guys, it actually executes all in one pass, right? So you don't prompt it, you brief it. You heard that correct, you guys. So there is a fundamental difference between describing what you actually want to see and briefing an agent on what you need to achieve, right? So it does everything for you, which is actually pretty cool. So once again, you're going to be able to select a preset. You're going to be able to upload your product photo, give direction in natural language, and the agent handles everything else autonomously, right? Which is actually pretty cool. All right. Alrighty, so ladies and gentlemen, we have decided to go ahead and finish up. We're going to be doing our final image. We're going to do a mock-up, right? Mock-up generator is actually what we're choosing here, right? So we can actually click generate. And I actually kind of clicked it quite a bit of times, to be honest with you. You guys can actually see here is our other picture for our dramatic cinematic product hero shot, right? Which is actually pretty cool. So you guys can see that right there, okay? So I guess the issue is that I actually clicked the Nano Banana for this one right here, which kind of just gave us an image, right? So this one actually gave us a overall picture, all right? So let's go ahead and just kind of go through this again. You guys can see right here, we have the mock-up generator currently working. We have a whole bunch of other photos, but I'm just kind of curious now because I want to go ahead and see what's going to happen here. So with our first little prompt that we actually chose, let's actually do it again. But in this case, let's not put anything on it, like no nano banana, no nothing, right? Just kind of curious to see what's going to happen here. Let's do the catalog once again. Let's choose that. There we go. All right. And we're going to click right here, generate. Actually, let's try that again here. We got to put something, we got to select it first, then generate. Okay. So there we go. All right. So it should go ahead and start. So you guys can see, easy and simple. Once again, I mean, this stuff kind of uploads like super, super quick, which is actually really, really, really cool. Okay. So while that's currently going, I want you guys to understand, once again, we have a lot of different options here. Okay. So technically the full preset range, you guys, or what's currently available. We got like the Amazon listing pipeline. So technically the A+ content, which is a primary image and secondary images, each with different creative direction, all built to Amazon's exact format specs, right? We even have like the 360 product video, right? We're talking about a rotating product video generated from a single still photo ready for Amazon listing slots and Shopify product pages, which is very important. We even have the catalog one that we did. Let's actually go ahead and see what we got there. Just kind of curious if something's popped up here. Another Ecommerce there. Let's see if we got anything else really quick. All right, still taking its time there. But we do have the catalog, which we're currently doing right now, right? So the catalog one, which is actually pretty cool, but I want you guys to talk about, I mean, you need to understand that this is all about aspirational, editorial quality lifestyle shots that look like a professional photo shoot, okay, which is actually awesome, all right? Then once again, we got the hero shots, all right? So the hero shot, pretty dope. You guys kind of saw that, a single high impact campaign defining image built for home pages, press, and paid socials. They even have the thematic. We're talking about photography right here, which is actually pretty cool. So with the A to B variations, right? So multiple distinct visual styles from the same product photo. It's ready for split testing. And then obviously we got the mock-ups, right? There's two different ones here. All right. So we got generator and billboard. All right. So obviously, guys, product place, I mean, in a, like, say, contextual scenes, shelf displays, lifestyle settings, e-commerce layouts, and more, all right? So let's go ahead and take a look here. All right, there's our photography. So you guys can see a little bit different here, okay? So there we go. There's our little photography, all right? So I like that, all right? So actually it looks pretty cool, all right? That is awesome, right? So I kind of took out the nano banana, and you guys can see how it looks. So there's all of our pictures that we generated just from this photo that we have, right? So which is actually pretty awesome, all right? So I want you guys to understand, I mean, you're probably thinking like, who is this for? Well, listen, you guys, I mean, this is for a lot of different people. We're talking about Amazon and Shopify sellers, which is actually pretty awesome. Not only that, you guys, but we're talking about those who actually need listing assets at scale with per shoot cost, all right? Large marketing agencies, okay, which are very important. We're talking about agencies that are managing multiple brand accounts and needing consistent high volume output. And then we even got brands that currently outsource product photography and want to actually bring production in-house. This is perfect. And we even got drop shippers who actually need differentiated visual identity, all right, from the same supplier photos every other seller is actually using, right? So, which is actually very important, okay? I need you guys to understand that, all right? So anyways, you guys, we're talking about this right here, you guys. I mean, it's awesome, right? It's awesome. It's cool. You guys can see exactly how it works, all right? Advertising Studio, I mean, is production infrastructure, AI agents, all right? Not a one-off tool the brands and agencies building it into their workflow. Now we'll have a compounding production advantage over those still running traditional chain, all right? So very important you guys understand. So you guys, Advertising Studio is completely free to try right now on InVideo. Every preset, full quality, no catch. Links, once again, they are in the description. Upload your product photo, brief the creative director agent, and see what your campaign looks like literally within minutes. And if you're serious about scaling your production, their paid plans unlock 80 plus image and video models in a higher creative limits. You heard that correct, you guys. So be sure, once again, check out the description, the links, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and be sure to leave a comment and tell us what you think. All right, we'll see you in the next one.